Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Alpine Aviation, and today I'm going over some routes and including one subscriber route for my Theodore Roosevelt New York International Airport, just called Theodore Roosevelt International, or TRI. So I'm going to go over some of the routes around here, maybe bring up some other small aviation news, and then I'll wrap it up for now. There'll probably be another video sometime. I'll figure it out. So anyway, I'm gonna get into the video, and yeah, so I'll begin. Starting off at gate I-1, or International 1, we have the Emirates A380. Forgot the name of the livery, but it's really cool. It's one of my favorites. And this one's heading out to Dubai. Moving along, we have a Qantas 737-800 going to Los Angeles for the quick hop flight for Qantas passengers. Now we have a United 737-800 new livery. Again, one of my new planes. It's one of my favorites. It is heading out to Chicago. Moving along, we have a United A320, which I'm going to have head out to my West Cali Skyport. Just in case you guys forgot, West Cali Skyport is my other airport, which I might make an update video on sometime soon. It's the one that's right behind me on a green table, which I'll flash over quickly too. That's West Cali Skyport, but just so you guys know. So yeah, if you hear that, that's what that is. Okay, so there's another airport over there as well, and I have no idea what to name it. So if you guys can think of any good names for me, that would be awesome, and some ICAO codes for the names as well. Also, while I'm on that topic, my windowsill airport, which is just my Canadian airport, has no name, ICAO or anything yet. So yeah, if you guys can think of one of those, that would be awesome too. Also, while I'm just off topic for a couple seconds, if you guys want to have a subscriber route to your airport, all you need to do is subscribe. Basically just subscribe and write a comment down below on which airplane you'd prefer, what route, and what's the name of your airport. And also I would prefer to have a video of your airport on your YouTube channel, or link it somewhere so I can throw it in the video to show where the where the airplane's flying to. So anyway, I'll get on with the video. Okay, over here we have a Continental/United 737-800, which is heading out to Washington Dulles. Moving along, now we have a United 737-900ER EcoSkies heading out to Denver. Moving along now, we have a Delta 737-900ER, which is heading out to Palm Beach. Over here we have a throwback livery, a Northwest/Delta A320, which is heading out to Detroit. Now, since I read this from a comment, thanks to Citrus Aviation, the MD-90 is based out of Atlanta, every single one of them, so this one's going to Atlanta. We have a Delta 767-300 Habitat for Humanity, which is bound out for West Cali Skyport. Now we have an American A321neo, which is heading to Dallas-Fort Worth. Now we have an American throwback livery, TWA/American 757-200, which is heading out for West Cali Skyport. And then over here, out of all the American carriers, last one, there's an American 737-800, which is heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Okay, now we have my very first model airplane, a Frontier A319, White Rabbit livery, forgot the exact name of it, but it will be heading out to Cleveland. Moving along now, we have a Frontier A320neo, which will be heading out to Denver. And finally, I have a Frontier A319 with the Puffin livery, which will be heading out to Orlando. Now we have, as we continue along the budget line, I'll come back to the connectors that are behind this soon. So anyway, now we have a Alaska A321neo, which will be heading out to Seattle. Okay, so now we have the first subscriber route of the video, and the only one so far. It is a Southwest 737-700 New Mexico livery. It is heading out to Denver, to Mile High Aviation's airport. His channel will be linked below. And also, I'm communicating with him right now, to figure out. I might actually make some jet bridges for him, so that would be kind of cool. So yeah, on to the next planes. Also, before I say which route this airplane's flying, I just wanted to put this out there now that I just thought of it. I know that all Frontier A319s are retired at this point or sold to different airlines, but they're the only other Frontiers I have, so they get to sit here. So just so you know. Okay, so moving along, we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8, which is heading out to Dallas Love Field. And then the last Southwest of the video, there's a Southwest 737-700 Canyon Blue livery, and this will be heading out to Chicago Midway. So next up, we have a JetBlue A321, which is currently going to head out to Orlando. Moving along, we have a JetBlue A321 I Love New York livery, which will be currently heading out to West Palm Beach. There's one more JetBlue after this one, but second to last, we have a JetBlue A321 Neo, which will be heading out to Los Angeles. Finally, we have a JetBlue A320, which will be heading out to Bradley International Airport in Connecticut. Okay, so the first airplane out of two in Connector Cove, we have a Delta CRJ 200, which is heading out to AZO. And then finally, at the connector area, we have a Air Canada Express Dash 8, and it's heading out to my fictional Canada airport, which as I've already said, I would like to have some names in the comment section for that airport, as well as ICAO codes to go with the name. So yeah, once I figure that out, that'll make it much easier. And also, don't forget to do that to my Britain, Germany, Paris mix airport, just because I don't have enough room for so many airports. So first up in the international area, we have a LL 787-9 in the San Francisco / Las Vegas livery, and it is heading out to Ben Gurion in Israel. Moving along next to it, we have a Finnair A350-900, which is heading out to Helsinki. Okay, next planes on this list, we have a Virgin Atlantic A350-1000, which is heading out to London Heathrow. And next up, we have a Singapore A380, which is heading out to Singapore Changi Airport. Next up, we have a Qatari Emiri flight, 747-8, which currently does not have a destination since it is a private airplane, and usually main leaders in Qatar fly on it. Therefore, I don't really have a destination for it right now. Okay, next up, I'm doing 3 plane routes. First off, we have a Etihad 787-10, which is heading to Abu Dhabi, which is then followed by a Lufthansa A340-600, which is heading to Munich. And then finally at the bottom, we have a Vietnam 787-9, which is heading to Ho Chi Minh City. The last few airplanes, we have a Vietnam A330-200, which also happens to be heading to Ho Chi Minh City, just more delayed for maintenance, which is then followed by a Lufthansa A380, which right now is heading to Frankfurt, but soon Lufthansa, from what I've read, is locating their A380s over to Munich. And then finally, just barely in the frame, so I'm going to tilt my camera so you can see it better, we have a British Airways A380, which is heading to London Heathrow. Finally, for the last international route, we have a British Airways 777-200, which is heading to London Gatwick. And for the very final airplane of this video routing, we have a UPS 767-300, which was my first freighter, which is currently being loaded up to go to Miami. Okay guys, that's all for this video of Theodore Roosevelt International Airport and routes. Make sure to rate your personal airport, the route you'd like, and which airplane you'd like to have on that route, since I just basically showed every airplane there is at this airport, so it shouldn't be too hard to think of some. Also, for my next video, I think I'm going to do a video on West Cali Skyport, and then after that I'm going to do my Canadian and my Britain, Germany, Paris mashup airport. Also, while I'm out here just saying, 3 airplanes at Theodore Roosevelt, I actually do not own. They are my mother's, but she collects like 4 times the amount that I have, or more like 10 times the amount I have of model airplanes. So yeah, 3 airplanes at this airport are not mine, but they are here, and I got permission to put them out because I needed some more planes for more routes. So anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, comment your ideas for names for my London, Britain, whatever the heck airport it is, my Canadian airport, and on top of that, put in some subscriber route ideas, which, as you know, I've already said a bunch of times, but just try to have a video of the airport so I can snip in a little clip of it somewhere for the fact that they can see where the airplane's going and my viewers can see that. Also, make sure to put in the name, preferred airplane, and the route. From right now, if you want to get the jet bridges, my jet bridge design that I use at this airport and I use a little bit at my West Cali Skyport, the link will be in the description below for you to obviously check out and print some of your own and make them. Please just try to credit me for them somewhere. And if you're a YouTuber and or really anyone, you can just write me in the comments below and I can actually make you custom designed jet bridges with custom signs with certain airlines, numbering, airport names, anything you want, I can basically design for you on my jet bridge design. So that's all for today's video, and I will see you guys hopefully this week, but more likely next week. See ya!